What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Mid Majors podcast, where the real hoop talk happens, unfiltered and unapologetic. Of course, I am your humble host, Tacarra, and I got my girl Courtney with me. But today is not about us. Today we have a special guest with us. Not just a special guest, but the first special guest.
Right.
And she really needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. We got the hometown legend, the two-time Final Four star, the overseas champion, the overseas MVP, that girl, Monique Reid.
You better walk it down.
Nah, I need to take you on the road with me. That sounded good. Yeah.
Hey, I be practicing this. I get you together. That's me all day long. But Mo, I'm like so happy to have you here. Like I said, it's time for us to catch up. Like, I want to see what you've been doing. Like, I'm so happy for you. Congrats on your new job. Like,
Thank you.
So how you been? Just in general.
Well, right now I'm busy. Honestly. It's a whole lot more than people like see, but I built my roster, got my schedule, everything's going good. It's going really good because I got a good staff. They're making it a little easy, but the flow's been good. Been learning a lot as I go, so everything's good.
That's what I like to hear. You know, when I was thinking about, me and Courtney had talked about like us having like our first guest. I was like thinking, who do I want on the show first? And I was like, man, it's got to be Mo. Cause honestly, Mo, like if I think about so me and Mo were AAU teammates, if you don't know. So if I think about somebody who like loves ball, like in all my years of playing, like who like Mo just loved ball. Like, and then also too, I got to shout out to Mo because Mo gave me my love for Jordans in like 2006, 2007. So that's like where my love for Jordans came. So I got to give Mo that credit.
Hey, because all of us had them, didn't we?
Exactly. We was out that. It was out that. But like, really, I'm glad to have you on here. We just kind of want to we want to just take our listeners, take our followers, just kind of like just through your journey, just kind of from the beginning. And we can just kind of start with just you and just making your decision to go to Louisville. Like, I'm not going to tell your story because I do know I remember your top two. Yeah. If I remember correctly, and just remember you going through your visit process. Like, for me personally, I felt like it would have been a no-brainer. Like, I don't see you going anywhere else but Louisville, personally. So just kind of talk about your process.
Honestly, my family always wanted me to go to Louisville. I always wanted to go to Louisville. I was a ball girl, went to every single camp, team camps and everything. It just made sense for me to do it. But I did entertain some other teams. I went to visit Miami. Yeah. I went to visit Middle Tennessee. I was feeling them too. But like once Jeff got that job, it just I don't know. Maybe it was God or something. But like I knew it was no place I wanted to be. No other place I wanted to be. And then also once I was there, no matter how hard it was, I knew I wasn't leaving.
That's a fact. So you have you got like 3 degrees?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Listen, I'm the first one to graduate, so I had to show out.
I know that's right.
I know for real. And it was free. Yeah. It's like also, if you get that opportunity, why not?
Yeah,
exactly.
So obviously we're the same age. As I was telling Courtney, like we all graduated in 2008. Just talk about talk about your journey at Louisville. Like, so I'm gonna ask you this first question. So this is like one of our signature questions that we have on our show. It is what was your welcome to college moment? It can be practice. It could be a game. It could be whatever.
Man, Shantice Wright.
Okay.
Man, I'm talking about a big old girl. Coach was trying to show me help defense, and he was like, Mo, how you get beat backdoor by Shantice? You know what I'm saying? There's no way. He was like, you got to have your head on a swivel. So I heard him tell her, if she ain't looking, pop her right in the back of her head.
Oh, my God.
So her being an OG, she did not pop me in the back of her head. She just ran me over.
Man.
Wasn't even looking, didn't see her coming. And make sure y'all look up Shantice Wright, and you're going to see why it hurt.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, she ran me over.
What's crazy is that coaches were really like that back then. Like, I remember my dad said something like that in one of his high school. He was like, your hand needs to be on a swivel.
Oh, yeah, my coach used to be like, you know what? They can't catch the ball, break their nose.
Yeah,
and I'm like, whoa. But, of course, they don't mean it. It's just like, I bet you don't put some hands up.
Exactly.
So it is life lessons. It's just they had a hard way of doing it. Now you
Yes.
cannot do these kids like
You
that.
can't,
I love
dog.
on them. That's it. You gotta love on them.
Hey, cause these kids today, honey, you'll lose your job.
Okay.
Hey,
It's not
listen,
nowhere
and
near
I
the
love
same.
my job. Can't do
Okay.
it. Can't do it.
It's nowhere near the same as what it used to be. Like, so Mo, like, just you being talk about just like your freshman year and just like the challenges that you faced just at Louisville, period, like in general. Like, what was that transition like for you?
It was really tough, honestly. I was used to being the best player on my high school team and the only person shooting the ball. And and now I'm playing with like Angel McCautry, Candace Bingham, and I gotta get in where I fit in. I'm like I remember our first game, I had like 17 off the bench. I'm thinking I'm cool, hit a couple threes. Jeff cussed me smooth out. He was like, you are here to rebound, play defense, and pass the ball to Angel. Until you get some deposits, then you can shoot. I thought I was
Ooh,
cold. I was making them. It
ooh.
don't matter. No deposits. Can't do it. So that was a transition too. Like my coach was very demanding, and if it wasn't his way, it was no way. But also that helped me stay sharp too, because like I definitely wanted to play. So eventually I ended up starting my freshman year. Like it made me actually work. Like I never had to really work. I was 6'1", bigger than everybody else. I always had an advantage. But when you go to college, everyone's good.
Yeah.
Everyone's the best player on their high school team. So I had to adjust to the speed, the agility, everything. But I mean, if you want to play and you love ball hard enough, you'll make the adjustment or you fold.
Oh, is that like the same mentality you're gonna bring into like your coaching style?
Maybe not going to be as tough as Jeff used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's doing a great job at Louisville now, and he's probably getting a little softer. But I definitely want to preach toughness, but also toughness without like breaking them down, if that makes
Right.
sense.
It
So
does.
like some motivation in it as well, because like I really intentionally try to build my girls up. So that's my coaching style. I'm trying to build.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, what I'm hearing is you not finna play the mind games that we had to kind of go through.
I'm not gonna call them mind games, girl. I'm not gonna call them mind games, girl. We played them this year. Listen, we played them this year. No, but I just think there's a better way to get your point across. And
I
I feel
agree.
like as a player, I know what worked for me. And what I try to do as a coach, I try to learn them individually so I can give them that. Because you just can't, some people ain't used to that. Some people have never had someone yell at them. They don't know how to react. So like
Yeah.
me, I find a way to get the best out of them, but still be tough on them. Because like, please, like, don't ever think I don't play. Because like I do not play with them and they know that. But I definitely love on them a lot and I motivate them for sure. I'm not going to degrade them or break them down. Like, no, you're here for a reason and you can do this and you're going to do it.
That made me feel good. Like I want to
know,
play.
right?
Like,
Hey,
Now-
hey,
I wanna
if
play.
you was on this team, you first team all A-Sun. Tacarra's a bucket. A bucket.
Oh, I
A
know.
big bucket.
I know.
thank you. I appreciate it. I truly do. So you guys are in the ASUN conference.
Yeah, we're in the A-Sun conference.
That's what I thought. That's
Yes.
exactly what I thought. If you had to say, is like your time, like I said, we're gonna work all the way through.
Got
If you had to say like your time at Louisville, because like you played in 2 Final Fours, what 2009 and what 2013.
Yes.
If you had to say the top 5 players that you played against, because you done played too, like I was like going through like doing research. I'm like, dang, like Mo done played against everybody, like
Right.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like your top 5 that you played against?
It's so tough because UConn didn't lose for my whole 5 years I was in college. So everybody was cold. But Maya Moore,
Oh
sure.
my goodness.
I mean, phenomenal. Like it's actually like pretty to watch.
Right.
And very hard to guard because we tried. Brittany Griner,
Yeah.
Marissa Coleman from Maryland.
I remember Marissa Coleman.
She's cold. Brianna Stewart for sure.
Of course.
And that fifth one, it was a lot of great players, honestly. But like college wise, yeah, Sloot, like, cause she was just so tough. Amazing passer. I mean, I played against Quigley too. Like I played against a lot of like big names. Epiphany Prince.
Yeah. Yeah.
About to say Big Kia at Rutgers.
Yeah.
Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was some players back in the day.
We old. We old.
Man,
Look,
you are, yeah. You are. I'm about to say,
like we
I am not,
old.
yo.
Cause you played against Tina Charles too. And I'll be like, dang,
Yo,
like,
every time I watch Tina Charles play, I'm like, Tina Charles still playing?
man.
And
Man.
good too, and cold too. She killing them. She's
Man.
killing them. But yeah, I played against her. I got a funny story about her too. She gave me a welcome to the league moment too.
Let's hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, so we so we in the national championship. We just beat Oklahoma my freshman year.
Okay.
So I go up against Tina, boom, blocks my shot. I get the rebound, body her, and then taps me on the butt. Was like, that's all right.
Oh.
Hey, hey man, hey man, hey man. Like I don't care who you are. Hey, but nah, she little man me. She got me. She little man. She threw it to the cheerleaders too. It's okay.
God.
Hey,
Not
but
the,
I wasn't scared. I went at her again.
that's
That
how it
part.
should be.
And that's how it should be.
Nah, Tina Charles a big bucket. She's good.
Yeah. I remember I went and watched Tina. She had to be like maybe 3 years into the league. I went and watched, was when she played for the Liberty. And man,
Mhm.
she's so dang strong. I was
Yeah.
just like watching her grab rebounds. I'm like, what? Like just strong. Like, and just put it back up just quick too.
Yeah. She's smooth.
Hey, very smooth. Very smooth. If you had to go back to any game and wear a Louisville jersey, what game would that be?
Probably that Baylor game.
Hey, hold on, wait a
That
minute.
was
Hold on.
I,
You know what's funny?
Facts.
I like literally was just looking at that clip.
like yeah,
Hold on, let me see.
I'm talking about
Let me.
you get all the chills, just all it's just amazing. Like talk about adversity right there.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can pull up a little something for y'all.
Oh, they didn't get it. She was. Jimmo goes behind her back and then over.
Hey, we
I
was going
remember-
crazy.
Hey, I didn't sleep after that.
Yo, you think I couldn't sleep either?
I remember we talked about this like in like I don't know if we was doing like after season practice, like postseason practice. Like me and my coach talked about this, and I was like, bro, like I ain't sleep after watching it. Like
It
literally.
was electric. And then Katie, we met Katie after that too. We came in the locker
I
room.
remember that.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like I remember even the last second, like I'm hurt too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like the play wasn't even for me. And poor little Shelby, who played AAU with me.
Yeah.
Like we played AAU together. She threw me the ball, and I just went up and I used my offhand. She whacked me in the head, and I was just like, man, look at God. And I would just remember like. I just remember my mom was there. Like, it was just amazing. Like, it was just such a good feeling. Like,
Yeah.
because we really bought in. And I feel like that's a great example of what buying in looks like.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that. So when you shot those 2 free throws, I think maybe a couple plays before that, you missed the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Did you feel a way after you got fouled, or did you just kind of step up to the line and was just like, I'm knocking this
Yo,
down?
Kim was telling them the foul. I'm like, yo, hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. She took her jacket off and all that stuff.
Pulling
She
your
was
bluff.
mad. Nah, she was mad. Listen, I about to say, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I was made for the moment, but I ain't see nothing but the ball going in. That's it. I didn't
know
even think
that's
about
right.
it. Like for real, like honestly, like I didn't even think about the last free throw. Cause like when you in a situation like that, it's just like everything you worked for come down to this. I'm making it.
And that's a big pressure moment. I remember when I
Absolutely.
was playing AAU, like, and sometimes just in general, like, you know, when you're telling your team, like, go shoot free throws.
Yeah.
You know, you might hear some laughing, you might hear whatever, you know. But I remember my coach was like, there's going to be a moment when we
Facts.
down 1 and you going to be on the free throw line, you know. And there was a moment where my ass was on the free throw line and missed those buckets. You know what I mean? But that's
Yeah.
a real thing, like being able to take that serious in practice, you know, and like step up to the line and make it. So definitely.
Nah, that was. I mean, I don't even know because as much as you want to be happy, we had Tennessee next.
Exactly.
Man. Who
Dang, can't even smile. We got
who played for Tennessee
next.
then? It was who?
Megan
It was
Simmons.
Megan Simmons. Oh yeah.
Glory.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember one time in warm-ups, like out of nowhere, boom. I'm like, hey, like, like chill. Like, nope, like chill. Like, I was like, she ready to play. Out of nowhere.
Gonna bang on us? Okay.
Nah, she bouncy. Nah.
Who, Glory?
Yeah, she bouncy.
We know that because we used to battle with
stupid hops. Yeah,
you know what? I tell people if I had to think about like freaking a matchup, bruh, like I'd be like, bruh, seeing Mo and Glory go against the AAU used to be like, we used to just throw the ball and just be like watching, like. For
Yo,
real.
I'm very
For
competitive.
real.
And my
They used
daddy
to go
wasn't having
at
none of
it.
that.
Hey,
Okay. Like, I gotta go home after this. Like,
hey, we would throw the ball in and just it would be them back and forth like the whole game, like, and they would go at it. Like, I got cold chills just talking about that shit. Like, I'd be like,
my dad's still talking about that. He's so funny.
Hey, them was the days, man. Them was the days.
No, we had a tough AAU team. We was tough.
We was
a random team. We was so random.
Facts.
The most random stars ever.
Facts from all over. I heard that y'all used to play pickup at like 2 a.m. I heard that y'all would, that's what I heard. I heard that y'all would do that. But then like I thought about it. And I think about like me and Courtney, us playing at a mid-major program and like us talking about just me. I tell people all the time, like, my work ethic wasn't there. When I got like, I literally was talented. I could step foot and I could still be better than everybody who was in the gym. I could still be better, but my work ethic wasn't there. I know if you ask me to play at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, what? But like, I just think about like, cause the question's going to be like, what do you think got y'all there? For y'all to get to like your freshman year getting the Final Four, then you was there so many years, honey. Well, I asked that question too. I'm assuming might have been your last year. Like, yeah. What do you think played in the factors to y'all getting there to the Final Four?
You have to buy in.
Yeah.
Like, first off, if you don't stick to the scout and do everything to a T, like, it might not work. And then also the scout might be crazy enough to work where you have to do everything right. So that's why, like, you know, Jeff is really demanding. Like, we try to do everything right every day. And he doesn't, like, and I'm not sure how he is now because, of course, I don't play for him. But I know when I played for him, you were going to do it right. And that was it. Like, there was no getting out of it. If you get out of it, guess you running on the sidelines. If you hurt, I guess that means you don't want to play.
Yeah.
You know, he really built a culture there that, like, we all had each other's back and we all had a common goal. Everybody wanted to hoop. And then also, you don't get a team where everybody wants to be a pro. So, like, they approach hooping different. Yeah. You know, like, a lot of kids go to school and then play basketball. Nah, we went to play basketball and we went to school, you know?
Right.
Like, basketball was the main thing. And I think when you want to be a professional, you look at it different. And when you got 14 people that all want to play pro, it looks different.
That's a good point. That was good.
And that's why you were playing pickup that late. I know Angel McCarthy shooting 3 a.m. free throws before we get to the airport.
Yeah.
You know, and then also, like, what happens when you see that? It's a triggering, you know, it's an effect. It happens like that. We had good leaders, and the only time teams win is when they're player-led. Like, Jeff can't make us do that. Like, we can only do it for ourselves. So, like, you know, we had great leaders, Angel and Candace my freshman year, and then also, like, we had a lot of great leaders my senior year, including myself. Yeah. You know, I've been there before. So, like, you know, we know what it takes. And then sometimes you got to do everything right, but that requires buying in.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Just like that point, like, it really do, like, you talk about it trickling down just from your top person. Like, in the day, like, Angel was gonna be the number 1 pick regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm talking about run circles around us in practice, bark at us, all that.
Yeah, regardless. But it's like you said, just like, man, having 14 people like wanting to go pro and like the mindset being different. Cause like I can think we ain't had it. Like we was is it. We ready to be done. I'm finna get married. Like we was like so much afterlife, not even nowhere nearby. So it really do like make sense. Like just hearing that and just seeing like y'all buying in. But
the team that you're coaching now, like, what kind of things do you do to get them to buy in? Like, so did you already knew these players, right? Like you've coached them, six of them returned. And then you have like 6 new or like 5 or 6 new.
So I have 7 new.
7 new. Okay. So what does that look like for you as far as like buying and how, especially with having new girls and returners, how do you think about building that like team chemistry?
Great question.
Yeah. Well, I think it starts in the summer. and we're allowed 8 weeks in the summer. So I did mine in June. So we started ASAP because like if I'm a first year coach and I'm changing the offense, I'm changing everything. Like you have to get my rules, culture, core values. I had to get that in first and then let them know that like, hey, like you have an opportunity to win here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do everything right, and that's my core. Like, that's what we say. We do everything right the first time. Yeah.
That was good. That was a great question. If we switch gears and we talk about your overseas career. So like, I don't remember, to be honest. Like, did you get your opportunity to play in WNBA? Kind of talk about just that transition.
Okay. Well, after the season, I was supposed to have knee surgery. Like, you know, and the doctor was like, it's not looking good. You probably shouldn't play.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I guess there's no point in me entering the draft if I can't play.
Right.
And I still regret that too, because I never knew I was going to play. Because if you throw your name out there, you know, I was leading the league in scoring at one point, you know.
Yeah.
But like,
what were all your injuries, if you had to name them?
Okay, so I had an osteochondrial. It's where I crushed the cartilage in my knee.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so no ligament damage. I never had any ligament damage.
Okay.
I don't need to knock on wood or nothing because I ain't playing.
Okay.
I ain't running with them. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just pointing. I'm just playing. I still get out there. Nah. But that's the only thing I had. I had back-to-back. So like once I had the surgery, they put the cadaver in. I crushed the cadaver.
What year was that?
Oh my goodness.
It was 12, 13, so back-to-back.
Got you.
Yeah, I did it versus Cincinnati my senior year. And then fast forward, I did it again at whatever time, and they just gave me a knee brace, and I just played through it. And yeah. But also, Jeff was not playing with me either. I still had to run one leg.
Hey, let me tell you something. Them coaches back there, they did not care.
One
of my teammates, listen, I remember I got like the wind knocked out of me. I had like I swear I broke my rib. Right? I couldn't even stand up straight. I like walked off. He looked at me. He was like, you can still go in, right? You can still go in? You can still go in. I'm like, yeah, I could go in. Like, you know, but we went in.
His favorite is you only need one leg to play.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one of my teammates.
One eye to see.
He was cussing her out at conditioning and practice because he was so mad she was hurt. He was so mad she was hurt.
It's so crazy because all that stuff made me a tough ass and hard. And can't nobody mess with me.
Yeah.
Like, I see things different. Like
when I coached high school, like I had one girl who was gonna play at the next level, and I had to tell her because she had like an ankle injury. I had to tell her, I'm like, let me tell you something. This hurt shit, you don't determine if you hurt or not. Yeah. Just so
are you hurt or are you injured?
Because neither one's gonna keep you off the court.
That's a good question. Are you hurt or are you injured?
And I told her, I said, your trainer makes that decision to say if you can go. You don't make that decision. Your trainer tells your coach, and then it goes that way. It ain't no, I don't feel like it today. It ain't no, I don't know. Your trainer determines that, and that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah. But go ahead and just finish, like, you know, tell about your journey. You decided to
okay, so I got a head coaching job at Fern Creek High School. I
remember that.
And then I rehabbed like I was going to play because why not? At least I could stay in shape. Really good. Like I really felt good. And I just had to make a decision for myself. And I left the team with my assistant coach in good hands and everything. And I left it better than, it was.
I know.
So
that's
like
right.
I felt really good about it. But like, I went to Germany and then it ended up being the best decision ever because I played for 10 years on a knee that they told me don't play on.
I know, like you, I think out of our age, like you like one of the last ones who was playing, like.
It feel like it too. My knees hurt.
I already know. So like, where all did you play overseas?
Okay, so I played in Germany. I played in Bulgaria. I played in Chile. I played in Mexico. I played in Turkey. I played in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh.
I played in Jordan.
Ooh.
I played in Lebanon.
Ooh.
I played in Egypt. I think that might be it.
I mean, hell, it was so many out. If you forgot some, I mean.
Hey, well, I was where the money was. I was everywhere.
I know this, right?
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, not
because we weren't getting the NIL, you know.
Man, listen. Man, oh man. Boy, they would have to pay me.
Trust me. I need a deal today.
They would have to pay me.
Now, I wouldn't have got no big money, but I think I could have finessed at least 10,000.
The bench players is getting something.
Hey, we got NIL.
I would have finessed something.
I'm gonna ask. Trust me, I'm gonna ask all them questions, and whatever you don't want me to say, whatever you don't want to answer, we can delete it later. Because I'm about to get in all the NILT because I have questions.
Okay.
What was your favorite as far as you played overseas? Like, what was your favorite experience? What was your least favorite experience?
My favorite experience was Egypt.
I
It
bet
was
you that
just
good.
beautiful. The people were nice. I was taken care of. I mean, I really didn't have any problems. That's why I was there for the longest. I was there 3 years. I was even there through COVID.
Mm.
And I mean, I really like Jordan too. There was a lot of like, honestly, the Middle East. Like, I had a great time there, and I met a lot of like good people for sure. My worst experience was Bulgaria. Hated it. They were, and I played there for 2 years, and it was just okay. I played with my best friend Kay, and then the assistant coach for Notre Dame, Sherelle Allen, she was our point guard.
Okay.
We all played together. We won a championship. But then my last year, like, I was in a little bitty village, and they was racist, and I was like, please get me up out of here. Like, they had me on a no trade clause and everything. Like, nope, I'm out of here.
Is it true overseas they give you your money like in a bag, like a little cash bag?
I mean, I never got it in a little bag, but I might have gotten it in an envelope or like or like direct deposit.
Oh, I heard it was just like a little. My brother-in-law played overseas. He played in China. He said it was just like a little bag. They just.
I got the little envelope, but that's it.
I don't care how it came, as long as it came.
Hey, listen, and on time, because they like that tomorrow stuff.
I heard that too.
Hey, I don't play that either. I sit down.
I heard that.
I've been shot at the other basket.
I heard that too. If you had to give any advice to like any young players who's considering going overseas, what would that be?
I would say work like you're going to lose your job.
I know that's right.
And I only say that because they fire with a quickness.
Ooh.
And you going to have your eyes set on something. You're going to get over there and play, and they're going to cut you. I've seen people get cut in practice. And then they fly a kid over, and they already in your apartment with their luggage waiting on you to get out.
Oh, wow.
It's super cutthroat. Like, no, seriously. Like, and I try to like prep my athletes too, because like I had a kid that just went to Czech Republic. I told her, I'm like, look, if you don't work hard, you're going to be right here looking at me, and I ain't going to be looking at you because I got other stuff to do. Like, because that's how it goes. Like, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
You need to work like you're going to lose your job. And then every year, fresher legs come in. You got to work even harder.
That's true.
So, as I say, there's really no, like special thing. I've seen WNBA girls get cut overseas. Yeah. It does not matter. They don't spare you. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, they will let you go.
Dang. Well.
Yeah, straight like that. No, for real.
For real.
Straight like that.
I believe that. Let's go ahead and get into just your new role. So this is what, your second year or third year?
This is my third year overall.
Third year, you was an assistant for 2 years, and then we got the perfect. Man, just I'm just gonna get straight to it. Is kids now coming in asking where's the money, or how does that go?
Not at our level. Not at our level. Now some are, but most of the time those aren't the kids I want.
I feel you.
Because like I recruit character too, and I just feel like I can win with smart kids because Bellarmine is high academics.
Right.
So like you gotta have the grades as well. My team GPA is a 3.5.
Right.
Wow, that's really high.
So like you gotta have the grades to play. So right now we're trying to get athletes and grades. So like honestly, that's the main thing. Seriously. But like, we do have NIL, but I'm not saying we're paying, thousands and thousands and thousands, but we got a little something to give them.
Right. So when it comes to that, do y'all have, so like for me, my program, we got something called the Golden Eagle Collective. So I donate monthly to our NIL program. It goes directly to women's basketball. I don't know how they distribute, how that goes to. So like, do they give y'all like a stipend and you pick what you want to do?
Control the NIL.
That's what I heard.
I have someone who runs our NIL. And we have a Lady of the Shields collective, and it's only for women's basketball.
That's what I heard. So is that like an alumni donation too?
Anybody. Yep, anybody, and we get a lot of the local businesses to support.
Awesome. So y'all have like tiers that like online?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna help y'all out then.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna help y'all out then.
This month is the month of giving, so I can send you the link.
Okay, yeah.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Send me the link.
It really is like for our school, and each program tries to raise money, So like that's what we do. But we'll push that to the alumni and the people that usually help us. But
Yeah.
I mean, Bellarmine's mostly like medical people and
Yeah.
business people, so we do get help. But we want that more targeted towards women's basketball.
Exactly. No, y'all
Absolutely.
definitely. That's what I say. Definitely, y'all definitely got the academics, and y'all got like y'all should definitely have like the
Yeah.
alumni.
I mean, and we won 18 games last year. Like we're
Right.
not playing
I
with
saw
nobody
that.
either.
Look,
I
I
saw
was looking
that.
at that.
Yeah, I saw
So
that
like,
too.
did you always know that you want to get into coaching?
I was
Like,
just about
was
to
that
ask
always
that.
the next
Yeah.
step for you?
I knew my 5th year. I think sitting out opened up my eyes so much because I actually got to see what they were talking about. And like I love basketball so much that I like to analyze it and break it down.
Yeah.
Like that's why I watch WNBA, NBA. I just love basketball. I watch it. So like I always knew I wanted to be a coach. And I know the first day that I got to Bellarmine, I did my goal sheet and it says I want to be a head coach. So like that was one thing I did.
I love that.
Now, when you got done playing overseas, was it rather quickly that you started coaching?
Started coaching immediately.
Okay.
I had she had been talking to me and was telling me, somebody was leaving, but I was still in Saudi Arabia finishing up. And then once I got back, I started immediately.
Okay.
Yep.
And to follow up with that, when you were playing overseas, did that shape the way that you might coach? In a
Yeah,
sense?
for sure. I think because you coach so many different types of people.
Mhm.
Like I have Egyptians, I have a girl from Portugal. I think me being cultured in that way and seeing the different types of style, I can incorporate that on the court with my girls because like we don't just do like the typical stuff. Like we definitely have a bunch of like random stuff you're gonna see.
That's a good
Right.
question.
Yeah, I mean honestly, because you learn so many different stuff. Like
Mhm.
Spanish have a way that they run their motion. Like different countries do. France does too. So it's like a lot of these countries play more fast and finesse. So I just feel like if maybe you can mix the both, then I can like tackle both sides. So like
Right.
I kind of give a mix of both, but I definitely try to have athletic kids.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
had to describe your coaching style in 3 words, what would it be?
If I say 3, if I say I got 4.
Give me 4. Give me whatever
Straight
you
to the
got.
point.
I know that's right. Good. That's
Straight
a
to
good
the point. I ain't beating around the
Good.
bush. I can show you. We record every practice. We record all the games. And also, I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. So, like, explain to me too. Like, we don't have to do that in practice, but break down to me what you think you saw.
Right.
And then I'm gonna show you what happened because film looks different.
Yes.
So, like, I'm straight to the point. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Like, you ain't playing because of this. Because
Okay.
you ain't practiced.
Right.
I'm
Right.
I'm really straight to the point. Like, I don't want a coach to say one thing and do another. Nope, just tell me straight up. So that's how I am. I feel like honesty is the best. So I'm gonna tell these kids the truth.
How was your process like picking out your staff? Like how is that? Like building a team that's gonna work, and which I know like one thing when it comes to building a team, like I hate to say this, but it's like your first team is your first team. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you gotta
for
work
sure.
it out. Like your first team is your
Yeah.
first team. You gotta see how it work, and then you
Yeah.
know because it's a journey at the end of the day. Like
For
talk to
sure.
just that process.
I had 81 people apply.
Oh Jesus.
So, and you have to do your background with everything. But so I'll just start off with my recruiting coordinator. She's my first assistant. I met her at the Final Four. One of her old bosses was my video coordinator at Louisville, Devin Paul.
Okay.
Right? So we met at the Final Four in passing. So she reached out to me as soon as Chancellor retired and was like, "Hey, I know you're gonna get this job. We should talk." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll see you at the Final Four. That's fine." But like, I was so stressed out the whole time because I didn't know if I was gonna get the job or not. While people trying to ask me, "Can they work?" And
Yeah.
I get that. Like, I
Yeah.
love that. But I love that though. Tell me what you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Like, So fast forward, it's like the last day and my AD calls me and was like, "Hey, I'm flying to Tampa. I'm gonna interview tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Okay." So
I ain't ready.
right. And hey, listen, I put that all white on. I walked in the interview looking like Jesus. I was ready to go.
Not the
I'm telling you,
Jesus.
It's ordained, sis.
I'm
What?
telling and listen, I am too.
I know that's
Okay.
right.
And I do it all. Yeah.
I know that's
No,
right.
but I couldn't find my Bellarmine notebook, and I do a lot. I like if I have a random play on my mind because I like that stuff. Like I like drawing plays, I like leaving notes, all type of stuff. So I couldn't find it, and she sent me a picture of it, and she's like, "Hey, I think we're supposed to talk." Like, cause she sat in the seat I was sitting in, I left it under my seat.
Wow.
And this is 500 coaches. Like, what's the odds?
Right.
So I gave her, so I listened to her, heard her out. Like, she speak Hooper, and I like that. I don't want no A to B to C to D. Speak basketball. Let's really talk.
I was
Let's
looking
get
at her
into
background
it.
too, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, she was the head coach at Muskingum.
Yep, I was looking her up.
Yeah, Allison McCarthy. Yeah. So yeah, we locked in, and I talked to her, and I liked her vision, and then also, like, who am I to get an opportunity and not bring women with me?
Okay.
So, like, that was my main thing too, because, like, this is a blessing, like, and I don't take this for granted. So with Camille, she's my second assistant. She was the head coach at Monroe. So my whole thing was to get people with head coaching experience so we can put it all together. Because, like, I'd be crazy to think I know everything. So I can also get people who know what they're doing, and we mesh together. Because,
Yeah.
of course, I'm the lead, but they know what they're doing.
Right.
You know, of course, like, if anything happens, I can really depend on them because they've been head coaches. And Camille was JUCO coach 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, that's how that kind of happened. And Camille, told me congratulations. I was at the Final Four with her, and she didn't say nothing the whole time because I didn't eat. I was so stressed out.
Okay.
Yes, like real talk. Like, I didn't eat because I couldn't stomach not having this job. Like,
I know
I
that's
love
right.
this so. I'm telling you,
That's
I love this
beautiful.
so much, and, like, it's just amazing how God worked because, like, this opportunity is something like I said, I would never take for granted.
That's beautiful.
And, like, that's why I wanted to be real selective with my staff and bring good people in. So my director of ops, she was the director of ops at Kentucky State, Logan.
I know Logan.
Powell. Yep. And state champion.
Shout out
knows
to
what she's
Marion
doing.
County, Logan Powell.
That's right.
Yeah.
She just got her MBA. She's very
she's
smart
real
and
smart.
intelligent.
Yeah, she's
real smart. I mean, she does an amazing job for me. I am, like, graphics. She does all the little things. She's really organized. So she walked straight up to me and was like, "I know you're gonna get this job, and I want it."
I know that's
right.
right.
And like I said, I like that. Like,
Yeah.
because, like, when I got this job, I had people like, "Why didn't you call me?" I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, but that's fine. And then Q was the last hire, Q Wallace.
Okay.
Big time Temple, all time leading 3-point scorer, a big bucket overseas. My last year, they won the Arab tournament. We had lost to the Egypt team. I played for Jordan, and her team had won. She played with Elizabeth Williams, and they won the championship. So, like, she wrote me. She told me she applied to like 200 schools, and nobody said anything because they were saying she needs more experience. But I'm like, she played pro 14 years, Euro League, Euro Cup,
Yeah.
MVPs, championship. What do you mean she don't know what she's doing? And I've watched her. She's a bucket.
Yeah.
I was like, so after the tournament, I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna play basketball. This is my last year. I'm gonna get into coaching. And it's crazy we talked about this because I told her she needed to be thinking about what she's doing next.
Yeah.
Because basketball don't last forever.
Right.
And we was just chopping it up. This is like almost 4 years ago. So fast forward to now, it's amazing how that worked because, like, she wrote me and she was like, "Hey," and I'm like, you know what? I want somebody like you. She's really skilled with development. She knows what she's doing. Like, she's super educated. She works hard. I would say my big three kind of showed out. Like, I really like them.
Love
Like,
that.
everybody thinks we all knew each other. I'm like, no, it's just the vibe. Like,
That's amazing.
it's just when you like-minded, it just
Yeah.
vibes.
And even if y'all did know each other, everybody on every other staff know each other anyway. Like, regardless.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's how good the vibes are. You would think we already knew
I
each
love
other.
that.
Right.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Because I
That's
saw
important.
on the Instagram that y'all just did like a coaches retreat.
Yeah, our
Oh,
Jet
that's
2
awesome.
holiday.
And I make sure we do the clip and we play that in the background.
I got you.
No, I think that's like absolutely amazing. I think when I think about like my senior year, like I feel like that was the one thing that was lacking, was just that like team camaraderie, like from the coaches and the team.
You mean like
And
the
that-
coaches like getting along and vibing?
Yes.
No,
That's
that's
yes.
the thing. People
That's
And you
important,
can
and
and
that's
you
something you
can
can see.
you can feel that. And
Yeah.
I remember in my exit interview, and I didn't have like, because I got a new coach my junior and senior year. He wasn't the coach that recruited me, but in my exit interview, my dad told me, he said, "Courtney, when you go in there, don't say nothing. Okay, you just nod your head, say yes, and you walk out." And I'm like, "Okay, that's what I'm gonna do." So I go in there, and he says whatever, and then he goes, "Courtney, it looks like you got something to say." I was like, "No, I'm cool. I'm not gonna say nothing." He's like, "No, it looks like you got something to say." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll just say it." And one of the things I mentioned was like, the way that you talk to the assistant coaches is just absolutely ridiculous. If you cannot respect your assistant coaches, how do you expect the rest of us to respect them? You know,
Yeah,
like
because you need assistant coaches.
exactly, and their input matters too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They see things that you may not see. You know what I mean? But I just love that y'all did the retreat. Is that something that you plan to implement with your team, like doing like team building and bonding type things?
Yeah, absolutely. We pour into that. And then also our mental health specialist, we meet with her twice a week. I mean, and do group settings. So we did one today. We talked about like the flow states, green, red, and yellow, just talking about like how to talk to each other, how to communicate. So we definitely do stuff like that. But I know coaches retreat, like it was our first time all working together. So we laid out the rules. We came up with core values. We did practice schedule, a concept map of everything we're going to teach each month, because the main thing is being organized. We talked about scheduling, Scott. We talked about everything. We had PowerPoint presentations, and then in between we had team building. So like on the video, like they had us blindfolded and we had to listen to each other in order to get to the finish line. And like I just feel like if we're a team, they're going to be a team because we're their examples.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
That's the truth. So like talk about your team. Like talk about like just what we can expect next year. You know, what's the goal? Like you guys is, you know, what goals you're trying to reach. Just tell us about your team next year. Tell us what players we need to be looking out for. What you got going on?
Yeah. I really expect big things out of my team. Now we have a tough non-conference. We play 5 Power 5 teams.
I looked.
And but also like that's what gets you ready for the conference. You know, if you cupcake through your schedule, you will not be ready. If I wanted to be coach of the year and go 14-0 and then get my ass busted first game of the conference, that don't look good. No. So like I want to challenge these girls and also get our name out there. That's why we're playing some big name teams. So like that's what I want to do. I want to win the conference, and like that's our thing. Like we're intentionally pouring into these kids and the development, and each day we're making them do everything right because like that's the goal. And I feel like we have a really good group. We have a few new players. Trinity Ross in our point guard. She's a transfer from USI. I'm lightning fast, super tough. We have a transfer from LIU, post player Patricia. She's a big body and ain't nobody getting in front of her. I mean, we got a 6'4" from Egypt who is the kid who was already here's younger sister. So the younger sister bigger than the big sister.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the younger sister, the 6'3" kid, I actually played with her in Egypt.
Okay. Oh, dope.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, you got to bring your sister too.
Inside scoop. All of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at your mouth. Yeah. So, okay. So I explained it a little bit. Okay. So overseas, they don't have high school teams. They have club teams.
That's what I heard.
So sometimes the younger kids play up. So Hannah was my translator. Like she came, like she dressed, practiced with us, translated to me. She was my translator in Egypt. So, but she was always so tall, 6'3", she's long. So then fast forward to my first year, fast forward to my last year, we scrimmaged them because I played for Jordan. And she was actually playing and hooping. And I'm like, how old is she if I'm about to start coaching?
I love that. Oh, I love that.
So I was like, hey, sis.
Hey,
and she's like, she's like, Habibi. And I was like, I think you're a really good player and you could play in college. And she was like, really, I always wanted to come to America. Bet. You committed, bring your sister. She's like, okay. So that I promise you exactly how it happened. She got a 9-year-old sister and she gonna come too.
That's
awesome. Amazing. That's absolutely amazing.
No, but like that was my like family. They took care of me, they fed me. Like, I'm like I said, I met some really good people in Egypt. Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mo,
but we can fast forward back to my
you.
team. Yeah.
I
appreciate that. I love my team. I have a really good team. We got Ashley Harris coming back. She's a 7th year. I don't know how she keeps getting years, but we'll take them.
Keep staying in there, kids.
We'll take all of them.
Please.
Baby got like 2 masters.
Yes.
These kids are smart. Yeah, no, and I'm expecting a lot of good things out of them. We're gonna be really big this year. We're looking at 6'4", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'2", 6'1", 6 foot. 6 foot, and that's all the bigs I can think about. Like, and we also have big guards this year. Like, I was trying to recruit in a different direction because, like, and not even saying that like there was something wrong with the O team. We graduated our best 4 players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I had to change the roster completely, but also bring the baby freshmen up.
Yeah.
And empower them, which they had a
Right.
really good summer. Rachel, Casey, we got to transfer Ava from Utah State. Like, they're really playing this year. Like, we got a bunch of good kids. I mean, honestly, the best part about it is like they get along, and that's hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes you gotta make kids or tell kids to hang out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling them, hey, get away from each other.
Sit down.
Like, having separation. Yeah, but I think the one to look out for sure is gonna be Sierra. Now Sierra went to I think Carbondale, USI or something like that, or SIU
SIUE.
Carbondale.
Yeah.
She had a baby.
Okay.
She was in the portal, and I was just like, why are her stats so good? Nobody's contacted her. So she told me she had a baby, and I reached out to some of my mentors, and they was like, no.
Okay.
But something in my heart was like, just see if this little girl has a plan. So she wrote me out a plan of how she gonna take care of this baby and be successful.
Yeah.
And she's
I know, man. Shout out to you for doing that. Oh my gosh, man.
Like, I mean, how do I tell her? No, she works hard every day. Like, she's so, like, I feel like we're lucky, and a lot of people passed up on her.
Yeah.
And you know what? If it comes with a baby, then I guess that's it, because we're sponsored by the Scholar Houses.
Period.
So it all worked out, and I told her, if you got a plan, show me, and you stick to it, because even before basketball, you a mom, so you got to show me how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
And she came organized, and I said yes.
Oh,
I know that's right.
And I love that the vision that you have.
Me too.
Like, it's very like,
and the passion and caring about people. Like, you can feel like Mo like genuinely cares about her kids, and like
relationships coach.
Yeah.
Like, like, I can't sell money. I can only sell what we can do, and that we will take care of you, and you will get a great opportunity to be whatever you want to be. Like, be you at BU. Like, for real.
See,
you can literally be yourself.
I did not expect to cry today. I'm not in the mood. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Seriously.
It's like, no, I absolutely love this.
I'm not
like,
gonna do that.
Like, for real. Like, I love this. Like, even on the hard days, like, I wouldn't want to do anything else.
That's
like,
beautiful.
For real, I thank God every day. Like, for real, not even on trying to be like sappy or whatever. I thank
No,
God
I
every
get
day
it.
for them girls and for this opportunity, because like, this shit is so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
love
it's
that.
amazing thinking about it. And like, I have an opportunity to change the culture and like show these girls what success looks like.
Yeah.
So they can be talking to you maybe in the future.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so let me tell you why I love it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have 2 kids. I have a 6-year-old and have a 1-year-old. But I was just talking to my husband about this the other day. I was like, in this world of NIL, I said, I can't even imagine, like, by the time, like, my son gets to, like, that level, I was like, sometimes I in my mind, I was thinking, like, I don't know how these coaches are going to look at these kids by the time, like 10 years from now, how is that going to look? And I said to him, I was like, I know NIL is a big thing, but it's like, I want to send my child to a place where the coach genuinely cares about my child,
Yes.
and they look at my child like they are their child. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hold them
You're not
accountable.
scared of this, girl. I have 15 kids.
Exactly. And I know it's scary, but you're doing a great job. I love that so much, because that's the type of energy that I would want. Like, I'm going to push them. I'm going to hold them accountable. I'm going to make sure I get them to where they're supposed to do, and they not doing no BS around here.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I remember we had to sign like a paper, like basically like if you got pregnant, you got kicked off. Like, it's not funny, but it was like we signed that shit.
Some coaches do not play that.
They don't play that. We had one girl.
This girl got housing, a daycare, a car, a plan to get her to daycare, take her home.
That's right.
Like, I'm not supposed to tell her no, and the girl can ball.
And I was raised by a single mom, so that shit hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, me going to my, I was telling Courtney about this earlier today.
Yeah,
like, I would go with my mom when she would go to school, like, and just see where my mom's at today. Like, that stuff matters. Like, you definitely, you need that. You need that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say, like, after that.
And that's amazing, though, because I don't know if you ever, like, I've seen, like, some football videos where it's, like, you know, like, this guy, like, you know, he goes to work. You know, he's working every day. Like, and all you guys have scholarships and, you know, whatever it is like that. But I guess relating it to that, it's just like, man, she has basketball, school, and got to go home and take care of somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if she can show up every day and do what she's supposed to do and work hard and do everything, then y'all can too. I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when you lose basketball, you remember what it's like not to have it.
Yeah.
And if you're serious about basketball, that should create a different type of beast, because you absolutely can do it.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, my assistant coach Max, she had her daughter at NKU.
Okay.
You know, and she was a real big advocate for it, because I can't act like I know what it's like to be a mother. I have a dog.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
that's different. And I don't want to act like I know everything. So, like, I definitely reach out and use my people. So, like, I empower my assistant coaches as well. Like, they have a voice here. It's no I'm dictator now. I have the last say for sure.
Yeah.
But they have the room and the space and the opportunity to say what's needed. I say, if you see something, say something.
I love
And
that.
if anybody ever has something to say to them, I check them immediately. From Mac, my first coach, to the GA.
I love that.
Because you have to respect everyone. You
Yeah,
really do.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Mo, you
Like, I
gonna be
wouldn't be in this
successful.
opportunity if I didn't respect everyone.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, because, like, Josh Hurd from Louisville, the AD, he vouched for me. Jeff vouched for me.
Yeah.
Kathy Dykstra, CEO of Scholar Housing, she vouched for me. Valerie Owens. Like, we had a lot of people, like, say a lot of great things about me. And you don't get those kind words by being a jerk.
Right.
You know? And all of us are going to be professionals at something.
Right.
So, like, let's try to be good people here, you know?
Right.
Like, for real. Yeah.
You gonna be successful, Mo. You gonna do great.
I'm trying.
Yes.
I'm about to say, that work gonna show. That work gonna show.
And plus, you got the passion. Like, so you love ball.
Absolutely.
So, like,
Yeah,
now,
I love it.
my
Yeah.
daughter is only one now. Okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, class of what? 70.
Yeah.
Yo, when they're like, I'm class of 33. I'm like, what?
right.
I'm like, where are we?
Right.
Right.
I graduated high school in 2021. I'm like, what? Like,
Right.
that was yesterday.
I was born in 2021. These kids is just young. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like that was yesterday. Like,
Right.
Yesterday.
Right.
but Mo, like, just want to, like, we're gonna wrap things up. We're gonna do like a rapid fire question with Courtney. But I just want to say, like, Mo, I am so proud of you. Like, just seeing like your journey and where you came from. Like, just like you, like I said, nobody loved ball more than you did. Like, you love ball. Like, just hearing you, the passion that you got, and like just knowing that you have kids' best interest. Because, like, I don't have kids, obviously, but like Courtney, that is a concern. Like, I have that concern, and it's like, I love the fact that you're changing the stigma of, because I'll be honest, like, I just be having a bad stigma with coaches, be like, they in it for themselves, or at the end of the day, they gonna do what's best for them first, because a lot of them are like that, and I think that we know
but
that.
you don't get nowhere doing that. You really don't. And you know what? It ain't about me.
Yeah.
I played, it's done. It is never about me. We lose is my fault. We win is they win.
Yeah.
Nobody, it's not about me. When you keep the main thing, like, good things are gonna happen. So, like, I really keep these kids first.
Yeah.
Like,
and plus, like, your resume says
loving them
enough.
hard.
Yeah, your resume says enough. Like, you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can Google and see what you did. Like, everybody, you in your city, like, we know what you did. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gotta be. I mean, I would, if I was you, I'd be one in the practice talking shit. I got 2 Final Fours. You know?
Hey, whole time they was at
would.
camp. They was at camp. Some of these kids were at camp.
I feel you. That's dope.
They were at your Louisville camp?
So they know.
I got a picture with my point guard from Louisville. These kids were at Louisville camp.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
my
I think
God.
it's like kind of different for them too. Like, but like I love that. That's why I was always even nice to the kids. You never know.
Oh my God, that's
like
amazing.
full circle, you know?
Right? Because you be like, I remember a Camp Mo was a bitch.
Nah, they like Mo was probably picking us up and throwing us in the air, and
Go ahead, Courtney. You got your rapid fire questions.
All right, you ready? Shake it off. Answer quick. All right. What's your go-to hype song before a big game?
Anything Future. I can't think of one.
I love that. Dream dinner guest, alive or past. Who you inviting?
LeBron James.
Sweet or savory snacks after practice?
Sweet.
If you weren't in basketball, what career would you be in?
I think I would box.
First thing you buy if you hit the lottery tomorrow?
Us a new locker room.
Love that.
Awesome.
That was great.
I would have said Lambo.
Yeah. She should have said,
I can get that second, but like we need that today.
I know that's right. So you say this about yourself. So you say that you're at a job, because this is what it's all about. If you was to win the lottery today, you would still do your same job.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about my current career.
I'll just be a head coach with even more money.
I know that's right.
That's it. Like that's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. But again, like I said, Mo, we appreciate you so much for being our first guest.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
But that is a wrap. We thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you go like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share with your friends. And that is a wrap.